Hello guys, my name is Martin, welcome back to Stellaris. We're gonna go right into the action this time. We are currently in the process of gobbling up the last few planets of the Fallen Empire.
Hostile fleet engaged.
The fleet is dead, these are just some fixed defenses and a couple of transports. And our marines coming in as well.
Research complete.
Fortress, sure. We're not going to build any, but let's
Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged.
Are you engaging the spaceport, actually?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Not at all, it seems.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and research that. The fail chances are quite high, though. Fortunately. Now the support is dropping here. It was at 50 something before. So we are making progress in getting them absorbed.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Do a spot of upgrading while we wait for that engagement to resolve itself. See. Yeah, they're still a little bit pissed about being eaten. I guess that's
Situation
fair.
log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation log updated.
Stone. That can be upgraded a little bit.
Situation log updated.
Okay. So you're about done here. Yeah, just about. That's fascinating. We get some
Situation log
minerals.
updated.
We can enter orbit there, and unfortunately we need to engage those stations there, which is kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do?
Situation log updated.
Don't know if I want to mess with this debris. It takes some amount of time, and I'd rather
Hostile fleet engaged.
survey ships.
Construction complete. Situation log updated.
Yeah, kill that thing already.
Situation log updated.
Oh, that one's in range as well because of our
Construction
fighters
complete.
up there, I guess. So you have crazy defenses on the ground. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the fleet to get in there and cut them down to size. Could you kill that one, please? If I get out here and put it up to fast speed, I guess.
Construction complete.
I do like to get my spaceport all the way up, even though there's not much to be gained in terms of force limit. We're at 1,000, which is maximum.
Situation log
cruises?
updated.
Yes, you are. But we have plenty to go, so let's get
Construction
battleship.
complete.
What's this? Shield the world. Okay, that was that anomaly. Millistam of the Fourth have been found to be completely enveloped in some kind of energy barrier. All attempts by the Verkta, I guess the science ship, to penetrate the barrier with the sensors have failed, and the scanning beam is simply deflected back at the ship, as though it was looking at a mirror. The barrier's energy readings are off the charts, and breaching it with raw firepower would be impossible. Science officer Pacro has proposed a special project to investigate ways of removing the barrier. We're definitely
Situation log
that.
updated.
And go there. Why don't you just do that research project right now, please? Okay, so you are going to do that. I'm gonna split off out of the fleet.
Special project complete.
We found some ships, it appears. When it disappeared, we've discovered a mothballed battle fleet slowly drifting in low orbit above the otherwise insignificant rock. Remnants of a naval reserve fleet established by the core worlds thousands of years ago during the zenith of their ancient empire. With the passage of time, they must have lost their knowledge to lower the barrier themselves, or these ships would surely have been used to bolster their own fleet. Right, so we get some of their fleets, which is awfully nice.
Construction complete.
Move you there. What did we get actually?
Construction complete.
These things. That's nice. Let's see if we can match them all up. Are you bombarding? Yes, you are. Are you done? In fact, yes, you are. So let's attack there. And let's take you down to the last system, just there. Could you move though? There you are. Only a transport fleet remaining, it seems. You are gonna come here and bombard.
Enemy planet secured.
That's done. So you are all healed up. Good. Guess this is going to be done first. We probably can just go on land. It's going to be a little while, so these guys have time to bombard.
Construction complete.
And here to swoop in. I'm going to kill that on the way, I suppose. Okay, science ships do nothing. That's unacceptable. I suppose because you did that research project and I forgot to queue up your orders again.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Survey. You are
Situation log updated.
That thing, army here is gone, so
Construction complete.
No
System
problem.
survey complete.
So we can actually send this part of the fleet back to
Research
the holding
complete.
station up here. This should be done in
Enemy
moments.
planet secured. Construction complete.
Get that thing, sure, why not? And embark. Best possible outcome. Thank you very much. GG. What?
Anomaly found.
You're kidding me. Okay, good. For a minute there, I thought that they would have that outpost and that we wouldn't be able to do anything about that, but no. Good stuff. Okay, the whole fleet will come back here where we have the crew course. Yes, right there.
Construction complete.
Let's take everyone here. Whoops. And we have 2 planets. Too many.
Situation log updated.
Another project. What's that? It's here. Can you go and do that real quick? And then I gotta remember to survey. I'm not gonna queue up too many because it seems like we are finding some what do you call them? Anomalies down here, which is very nice. Construction ship, you actually those things aren't surveyed yet, so we might find other things. This is fully surveyed. We can go ahead and get that thing and that's just gonna try and focus on those things that are fully surveyed, so we don't need to come back all the time. Okay, so we have 2 planets too many. We need this one. We need that one. We need Sisija. Kazu.
Research complete.
Don't really need, but it's a really good energy planet. Then again, we have heaps and heaps of
Construction
energy.
complete.
Let's see if there's a better choice. Myrak, yeah, let's give them Myrak. Where's that actually? It's here. So, sector. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. There you are. And then you one more.
Special project complete.
That is amazing, thank you. Energy weapon damage. Which other planet are you going to get? How about this one? Yeah, that seems fine. You are. Good. 11 out of 11. Heaps and heaps and heaps of energy now. Do we have any leaders doing nothing? Yes, we have several actually. 1, 2. Oops. Sector is manned, which all I absolutely insist upon. So you can get a guy there, and I guess you get a guy. Here we are. Everyone is working. Queue you up. Can you not merge? What's your problem? These guys can't merge because they are actually using a different sort of jump drive. Yeah.
System survey complete.
Could, merge up, yes. Wow. Okay, so unfortunately those battle cruisers, though they're fairly strong probably, they are gonna be a little bit awkward.
Construction complete.
We can
Research
actually
complete.
merge them up. They don't have any kind of technical superior to us, though the hull might be different in some way. Didn't look at the stats and the evasion and all that stuff. I guess they're comparable to battleships. Let's get that thing. Okay. What do we need to produce? We have 16 battleships. Call it 20 with those 4. And we're not producing any, right? No. So with 20 battleships, we need 80 cruisers. So 14 more. The escorts are like destroyers. Yeah, so let's build 14 cruisers. Not making a mistake here, am I? No, 14 is right. And they're gonna have to be built at Hydro Prime. 14. Here we are. And we need 160 destroyers, I guess. So that's another 50. And 240 corvettes. That's just a bunch and half corvettes. I'm gonna queue up corvettes everywhere. Well, not everywhere because we don't have the minerals for that, but in a bunch of places. Powerful pop factions, yeah. Well, these new planets that we just can't afford a spaceport. That's pathetic. These new planets probably need armies of their own, or they're going to be uprisings. Or rather, if there are uprisings, we're going to be able to knock them down. Construction ship, you need to be working. That is actually already being worked. there then. Nationalist sabotage is unfortunate. So let's get the defenses up first, before we worry about the spaceports. There we are. It's taken care of. And what's that? Okay. So maybe I'll call this the Fallen Empire Fleet. Whoops, caps lock there. So that I know I can't actually merge those guys. Next job is gonna be the Fallen Empire. So let's just prepare.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Building mines everywhere again here. Just gonna build a production base that is sufficient for us to rebuild our fleet as we continually lose it, because we are gonna lose a hell of a lot of ships fighting those unbidden guys. You do have food, I suppose. Yes. Are we gonna lose any food here? No, not really. That's all well. Here.
Construction complete.
They didn't really build these plans up very well, or
Construction
maybe they
complete.
got destroyed in my bombardment, which I am terribly sorry. Let's see, that's okay. And the Celestial Throne, well, that's nice, isn't it?
Construction
What's
complete.
lacking? The planetary administration. Okay. So this is doing fairly well. 351 energy and 58 minerals. Right. It's gonna get even better when
System
we
survey complete.
Okay, research.
Anomaly found. Research complete.
I'm just gonna pick my science from the cheapest available at this point. Merge. Everyone merge. We're gonna hit 1,000 before we finish the queue that I've set up, I'm fairly sure. Okay, now what's our truce like here? I think our truce is up, yeah. So we're probably not gonna go and pick a fight with the unbidden at this point, because you just know that if we do, they're gonna come and get us, right? Just gonna park my army a little bit off. Science ship survey. So we need to actually get a truce with the Figure, and the way to get a truce with them, obviously, is to have a war with them.
Research complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Hostile fleet? Are you kidding me? Alien vessels? That's pathetic. Who's closest? 3 cruisers. I guess you're gonna go and take care of that. They're not closest, but they were the ones I just randomly picked. Lots of stuff here. Let's just take something. Alien vessels.
Research complete.
How do you like that? At this point in the game. Station damage completely useless to me. Take it anyway. So you're gonna do those two, and then you're gonna do all of these up here. Look at all that surveying, and then you can come back here. They're gonna be down and be dead at that time. Probably there's gonna be some special projects which is gonna mess up your queue. We'll have to deal with that when we get there. Construction ship, you're actually going to finish that and then you're done. And the other one, they're both up there. I see.
Construction complete.
There's a cat down here. You know, where is there a cat? All that is taken care of. I'm sure that we have some holes. Yeah, like up here. It's not much, but it's not pretty, right?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Cruisers are taking care, hopefully, of those aliens. How are you doing? What are they actually?
Situation log updated.
Crystalline entities, some variety or other. Mem aliens. Can we actually? We can't research them. Okay. Well then, let's kill them.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Running with the Admiral up here, yes you are. Could have given you an Admiral too. Doubt you're gonna need it.
Situation log updated.
There you go. Have an Admiral.
Hostile fleet engaged. System survey complete.
Survey done there. Good. Nothing interesting though.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And that should be the last one.
Situation log updated.
Our Admiral died. Okay, so now we only have the one. We have room for 2 more leaders, so let's get 2 governors. Is that the experience gain?
Situation
Good.
log updated. Anomaly found.
You can research that, that's fine. Lifespan's also good. Okay, so you're done. You can then go and merge up. And we're gonna put the Admiral that we have in charge of the bigger fleets. Stuff. Did you not actually go there? There you are. And then we need to put those governors in charge of stuff. The sector does have, yes, I'm always worried about that. That's very
Situation log updated.
Gonna get back to you in a second. Just gonna assign governors here. And that should be all of our available governors, right? Working you for researching and doing science. We have an Admiral, we have a General, and all is well. Okay, so we have a special project. Did we actually get those 6 precursor things? That kind of surprises me. Are you level 5? Yes, you are. Let's get that right away. Oh, it's down here actually. It's where we were at. So, is it possible that we actually didn't need to get all 6 artifacts because we just stumbled
Research
on
complete.
the homeworld? Because I think the homeworld is the last of that quest chain, as far as I remember. The last step. After you get the 6 artifacts, then you find the clues for the homeworld. You can go and get them. Okay. Why are you not actually where you're supposed to be? Which is in orbit here. Good stuff. That's not being worked. That's mostly because no one's old enough yet to operate the machinery, which is fine. Just gonna upgrade everything and just make a pass of all the planets. Capital there, sabotage there. Let's go and fix it. Do you have armies here? Yes, you do.
Construction complete.
That needs repairing as well. Yeah, we have a number of planets.
Special project complete.
Issues. Get another artifact. Don't think we need it though. We already found the planets. You done. Don't need this, gonna get it anyway. And all of you are done.
System survey complete. Research complete.
No thanks. Gonna get all of that. Ship hull points, sure. That one. Those 3. A lot of stuff here. And I think that's everyone. So we have level 6 everywhere. Okay. So let's focus on getting the last ships fully upgraded. Not upgraded. The last of the force limit fully built. You can actually join. Oops. Which is primarily going to be corvettes, I suspect. Where are we at? Yeah, we need more corvettes and destroyers. I mean, getting some cruisers is not the end of the world. I'm just going to queue up corvettes at this point.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
That is also what we are losing, mostly. When
Construction complete.
Since they are flying
Construction complete.
A lot of the time. So we do something like
Anomaly
this.
found.
And
Construction complete.
I suppose that'll mean that we are actually... Yeah, we are have completed this thing. I suppose that means that we're just going to have corvettes in the queue. Maybe a few cruisers if we didn't actually complete that. Which means that whenever we lose ships, we're going to instantly have corvettes to...
Construction complete.
Now, we're equivalent again. So that is something.
Situation log updated.
Don't know if I want to do this right now. It's a precursor thing. The annoying thing is that, okay, that's whatever. Let's do it. Just it is messing up my queue here. Because there aren't any function to really insert an action into the queue. You always have to do it at the end of the queue, or redo the queue in this case. Repair that, upgrade this. $80 more. You are still underfoot here, and you are still allied to those guys. Yeah, so no way to make that work. Well, we could gobble up these guys, I guess, at this point, but why bother? Do we want to give them a good deal?
Construction complete.
Could we get them as an ally at this point? They're kind of weak now, but it only gives us a +1. What I really like it for is for the thick yard to declare on me. I'd love that. We also really need to research some of this unbidden tech. So yeah, as soon as we hit 1,000, we're probably gonna have to go and
construction complete.
them. Let's see what kind of a deal I can make for you. You actually do value these things, so I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything, especially
construction complete. Special project complete.
Thank you. We can just do like this, I suppose. I think that's gonna give us 100 in opinion, giving them all this stuff.
Construction complete.
Provided that they accept.
Construction complete.
A fair deal, yeah, I'd say. +100, yes.
System survey complete.
Now they are friendly,
Construction complete.
so we're not going to get any more modifiers, unfortunately, and they're still at -11, so no. We're not going to get them. The reason, well, the primary reason is the fact that we don't have any common enemies. If they just rival someone, we could get it done. Should rival the bloody unbidden incursion, for God's sakes. Really needs to be a mechanic where you can gang up on the unbidden, which isn't really an option right now. No one's actually producing any fleets at this point. Let's merge all of you up. So what's our corvette count? 150?
System survey complete.
160? 180 roughly. So we need... Yeah, there's still going to be corvettes and destroyers. Let's see here, we might as well build them where we do it really well. So queue up about 10 here, a bunch of corvettes here, and a bunch of corvettes here, where the fleet's actually at. There. That should be okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
You have
Construction
a couple
complete.
more things to do. This guy.
Construction complete.
This guy. You only have that. Okay, so you're gonna go here. Do that.
Construction complete.
That thing. This thing. Just fill out the gaps.
Construction complete.
Right. Still not at 1,000. Really want to be at my strongest. And we're not gonna get like into 150 or 200,000 in terms of military power, which is a little bit surprising to me. I guess it's our complement. I wonder if we'd be higher in power if we had a different complement of battleships to cruisers to destroyers and corvettes. Not actually sure how it calculates the military power. Well, it's an addition, obviously, of the power.
Research complete.
What does it say actually? Or maybe it's not immediately apparent. But I suppose it must be a value calculated from these stats. Combined with the class, the whole class.
Anomaly found.
Go ahead and do that.
Research complete.
You doing destroyers, you doing corvettes, and you doing corvettes. Good. Just gonna focus solely. Derelict cruiser. I don't think I want a
Situation log
derelict cruiser.
updated.
We're just gonna leave it there. Okay. So let's pause. We're gonna be at 1,000 in a second. So we're gonna need to try and push back here. And unfortunately, we're probably not gonna get a lot of help. You have an inferior fleet. These guys, unfortunately, have an equivalent fleet. So there's every likelihood that when we attack these guys, the figure are gonna come moving in as we lose ships. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna queue up ships freaking everywhere for production, so that when we lose ships, they're gonna be replaced as quickly as possible. Also, is it possible that we get an alliance? A defensive alliance would be. You don't like the hegemony of Juric Than. The Juric Thans are these guys. They are close to irrelevant. Well, I say that they do have some things, but they consider me with great threat. So yeah. So I can't really get a proper alliance with anyone else. Maybe I could get a defensive alliance though. You are in an alliance, which makes you ineligible for a defensive one. Yeah, these guys are mildly relevant, but not really. They're too far away and they're not big enough. Really, these are the only guys that I'd be interested in. So no. We have the defensive alliance with the Galactic Twax Ildar Pact. So when they attack us, they're gonna help, but they're gonna be weak. So really, when we do attack and they decide to backstab us, we're gonna have to come running home, get the truce, build up again, and then have another go. at the unbit. That's gonna be the plan. It's gonna be for the next episode though, so I will put in a break here, and I will see you all again next time. Bye for now.